it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new tutorial, and I'm going to be sharing a technique with you of two-color blending plus the addition of metallic accents, which adds stunning metallic shimmer to your projects very subtly, but when it captures the light, it is gorgeous. I'm using images from the Happy Hibiscus stamp set from Clearly Besotted. This is brand new from Clearly Besotted. However, you can also use other floral images for this technique. I just love this floral, so I wanted to make sure to use this one. So I'm stamping this onto Strathmore watercolor paper. I stamped it twice when I was stamping these down just to make sure I got a nice crisp impression because these are textured papers. I ended up stamping a total of 4 florals, and I'm bringing in my Zig Clean color markers today to do the watercoloring. As I'm putting down color, you'll notice I'm putting down the color in 2 separate areas. And that's allowing me to have 2 separate colors be able to show through my watercoloring, but yet I have that beautiful blend. So I stick down one color, and the color that I want to blend it into, I put down just a little bit up from that. And then I take my water and I just very quickly and carefully blend the colors together, but I'm not blending them to the point where they're one solid color, but rather a variegated blend. And that's what adds a lot of interest to this coloring technique because you've got the definition of 2 different colors showing through your watercoloring. Here's another way you can do this. If you have a color that you've already applied down and you want to add just different pieces of another color in there and be a little bit more controlled, you can add that over top of the coloring, which is another fun thing about Zig markers, is that they can be blended together even when they're applied down wet onto paper. Here's again another look at how I blended some yellow and pink together. I first put the yellow down and then put the pink next to it and blended the 2 colors, making sure I didn't blend them into a solid color. This one's my favorite with the dark pink and the yellow. I love how these colors create such a vibrant, beautiful blend between these and almost create an orange in between the 2 colors. This technique is really fun because you can have limitless color combinations. Just want to make sure that you're using colors that will blend together because you don't want to end up creating muddy colors. If you use something that's opposite of each other, then you're going to end up with more of a dark, muddy mess. Alright, so now let's move on to adding the metallic accents after we've colored all these beautiful florals. These metallic accents are the Pastels collection from Prima Marketing. As I'm adding in some water, that's breaking down the metallic and giving me a beautiful watercolor. When I'm applying these down, I'm just kind of dabbing. I don't want to mess up the color that's already there because, of course, this is watercolor, so it's going to reactivate if we add a lot of pressure and movement and water in there. So by dabbing, that's giving me the metallic accents on top of the coloring, but it's not making the watercolors react too heavily. Now it's kind of hard to see right now because these are metallic accents. You don't really see them until they capture the light. I'll show you here in a second a still image of the metallic accents, and then at the end of the video, once everything is dry, I'll show you how they capture the light and sparkle and shine. So I dabbed a variety of these metallic accents over top of the flowers and the leaves, and then I set that aside to dry. While that was drying, I worked on creating a simple ink blended background using 3 Distress Oxide colors. I've got Squeezed Lemonade, Wild Honey, and a little bit of Worn Lipstick around the edges. And I just quickly blended those together to create a simple variegation of color. With my paintbrush and a little bit of water, I'm splattering on some droplets of water to create that really cool oxide effect, and it gives me that really neat texture. I pulled out those metallic accents once again, and I'm going to splatter on some of the metallic accents into the background. I used a pink, the yellow, and also this gorgeous purple color. Again, you're not seeing these show up too much in the background because they are metallic accents. However, when this card captures the light, that's when you're going to see these come to life. So I'm attaching down my florals that I've die cut with the coordinating dies, and I'm putting them onto my card using foam tape. I put 2 layers of foam tape on 2 of the flowers, the ones that are opposite each other, and then the others that are opposite of each other have only 1 layer of foam tape, and that just adds a little bit of dimension to the background. I also used this sentiment from the Scrumptious Thank You stamp set. I stamped it with Ink on 3 embossing ink, and then I'm going to bring in some Brutus Monroe Copper Penny embossing powder. I heat embossed this so that way we have a gorgeous sentiment, and I fussy cut it using my fine tip scissors, fussy cutting around the sentiment to create a nice outline effect, which gives a lot of nice separation from the background. I'm adding on a few of these gorgeous, colorful confetti sequins from Simon Says Stamp. And then one of my favorite techniques is to take some Morning Dew Nuvo drops and add that over top of the sequins. And that creates these awesome domed sequins, which look so beautiful and also gives them a really nice finished look. Okay, so now I'm going to show you that metallic accents in the background. See how we've got the metallic accents going on in the background and on the flowers, and they capture the light so beautifully, but they don't take away from the gorgeousness of your coloring. So they really accent your images perfectly and create just a very subtle metallic shimmer. I hope that the techniques that I've shared today have inspired you to create some beautiful metallic accent flowers of your own. Be sure to stop over by the blog to see still images of this card, and you can also check out all the links down below in the video description or on the blog as well. Thanks so much for stopping by. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more inspiration. I'll see you again very soon, and have a great day. Bye!